Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Yan. I listen to comebacks, debut songs, and songs I never heard of but recommended by viewers like you. So today we're listening to a solo artist who once was in a group, so I guess it's a debut as a solo artist, but she is not new in the music industry, and that is Sorn. Sorn was a former member of CLC and under Cube. Unfortunately, they disbanded, and it was unfortunate because there were lots of groovy, catchy songs. I even learned some of the songs by them, like Helicopter, and I really liked it. Unfortunately, they had to split up, and so Sorn is under another company now, which is great, and I hope other members are thriving wherever they're at as well. So Sorn, I actually follow her on TikTok and on YouTube just because my personal feeling, right? She's really down to earth, very chill and funny as well. And she also speaks English, so it makes it a little easier for me to, just be connected, even though of course I follow other artists and they have English subs. That's okay too, but Sorn uses a lot of English, so that is very helpful for me. Anyways, she's now a debut solo artist, so I want to do quotes because she is a new solo artist, but she's not new in the music industry. So congratulations. I hope you will continue to do well. Today we're listening to her newest song called Sharp Objects. It sounds painful. I'm not sure based on the title if it's a fast-paced song. I'm guessing it might be a little slower, but not to the point that it's a ballad. I really don't know what it's calling in between. Slow hip-hop kind of a style. But Sharp Objects also seems like it might be talking about her journey as an artist, right? Lots of sharp objects might be coming her way or went towards her, attacked her, but maybe it's showing how she's overcoming it and overcoming hardships as well. Total guess though, it might be totally something different. I don't know, but let's check it out right now. Okay, not much to see. I mean, we see a wall and this is like a fainted maybe picture of some sort. Maybe we will kind of like sink into it and it will melt out and we can see what's going on. But other than that, there's not much. So let's just enjoy Sorn's Sharp Objects.
Mama always said that love's a crazy game. Watch it drive her wild till she went insane. Walking on the broken glass from picture frames. Guess I didn't learn my lesson from her pain. Been told this all my life, the heart cuts deeper than a knife is dangerous. But I play with sharp objects. There ain't no guarantee that loving you won't make me bleed. It's dangerous. But I play with sharp objects. Sharp. Sharp. Yeah, I play with sharp objects. I'm not afraid of sharp. I'm not afraid of sharp. I'm not afraid. Yeah, I play with sharp objects. Maybe it's because my tongue's a razor blade.
short. I just paused to check, but it was only 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, well, first of all, congratulations. Definitely a very different vibe and very different than the way I thought it would be. But I also noticed there were lots of interesting things that we can talk about, and feel free to share your thoughts and add on top of mine or add something new, and it will be great to have a discussion with you all of how she, I guess, created this MV. So let's go back to the beginning and talk more about it. So we did kind of melt into this picture, which I guessed, woohoo, semi-correct. But anyways, I noticed that there were a lot of mannequins. There were male and female mannequins. It's nice that they have a little napkin, you know, right on top of there. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is very Sorn. Like, I feel like it's very symbolic. There's more meaning to it than just having random mannequins everywhere. And she is the only, like, human being, so to speak, in this MV. No extra dancers, no other, like, actors and actresses. It's just her and a mannequin. So that was already very refreshing and different. I like how the song was all in English, which was very helpful, and it sounded like she's the crazy one out there, the different one, the one that stands out, and you can tell by her outfit too, right? Very different, intense makeup compared to all the blank mannequins, I guess. And so the song is kind of like about love, and she's willing to, you know, experience the pain, I guess. Even though she knows she's going to experience the pain, she will still go for it, so to speak. Correct me if I'm wrong, as I'm sure there are different interpretations as well, but that's what I will go through. And so she walks through like a billion mannequins. Okay, not a billion, but a lot of mannequins. And as I kept watching, it seems like those people, right? Or maybe they are people, but deep down they're just mannequins, they're just blank, they're kind of just going through the motions or doing what's trendy. They don't really have a heart or soul in them, so to speak. But we have Sorn, who is completely different, who stands out, and she is very active, lots of facial expressions, constantly moving around, which is very different than all the mannequins being still and stiff. So everyone is watching her, but she's the one that, you know, is having a party and enjoying herself. So I think she is contrasting herself, at least in this MV, with all the other mannequins who may seem to care or are watching and paying attention, but they may not always be nice, or they are really not supporting her at all in some ways. But they're physically there, but they're mentally, you know, out of there. And so we do see her being crazy from time to time, right? Which makes her stand out from the rest of the crowd. And so in the middle of like this party here, she sees a guy, so to speak, and kind of started to fall in love. But the ironic thing is that he just looks like anybody else, and maybe he treats other people just the same, maybe just as badly or something like that. But she still kind of fell for him, even though he is the same as everyone else. And constantly we're in the dark lighting, so it seems like more of a negative thing that's going on than positive. And so yeah, we see her in the bathroom all the time and in this room that we were in, and starting to, you know, flirt with the mannequin. Personally, mannequins are kind of creepy, unless they're at the mall or something dressed up. Not as creepy, but in the setting I think it's kind of creepy. And then she's just talking to the mirror, talking to her the whole time, or singing. I noticed this, but I wasn't sure what this was or the purpose of this, but then it disappeared after a few seconds, so I wasn't sure. If you know, please let me know. Then we see this part, which is very interesting, with the bathroom. And to be honest, one thing is that when they were zooming into the bathroom, the sound kind of died down, which I'm sure has a reason to it. Maybe it's like her inner voice and outer voice or something like that. But when they're in the bathroom, like here, the music dies down, but it's still playing and continuing, and then we go back to it as if, you know, nothing happened. It's just the volume changed. As someone who just listens to it as like an audio per se, I don't really like that, of that sudden drastic change. But with the MV, I'm sure there's a meaning of why there was, like, you know, that drastic volume change and what that really meant. I don't know. She's always in the bathroom. I don't know what the bathroom meant, but maybe I will listen to Sorn's interpretation of her MV, and that might help a little bit. But I do remember listening to the chorus part, or like the dun 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 dun, on her TikTok. She shared it with us, just the instrumental, and it has a little bit of a retro vibe to it, but not too intense. And it will definitely make your head bobble if you listen to it many more times, like second time, third time, and beyond. So we see her dancing a lot, very flexible. She never really changed makeup or outfits. I think she just took off her furry outfit and she wore this inside. Very different than the Sorn that I see on TikTok being silly and all, but she is also very powerful, right? And also a good dancer too. Look at those muscles there. Good for you. I will not have any. I will have my bye bye fats. But anyways, it's just a very fun and interesting MV. It's a different side of Sorn that she can, act out. And I am glad to see that she is in a different company and producing more music. I'm not sure if I know she's been playing around with the different like instruments, and maybe she created parts of her MV, like the music part. But as for the lyrics, I wonder if she was able to have, the opportunity to write some parts, if not all of it. If so, that would be great for her too. So yeah, tell me about your thoughts of this song. It's very interesting, very different, and you can see her. If I can find a good picture of her, she's moving a lot. Sure, with the fuzziness and all. I feel like she put a lot of effort into doing this after, being in a group. She's now a soloist. So I hope she will continue to do well. Continue to support Sorn and enjoy Sharp Objects many more times. But be careful though. All right, thank you. See you next time.